Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down a huge topic for both setters and hitters. What is a trap set? Why does it happen? And how can a hitter still attack it? Understanding this will help you score more points and avoid unnecessary errors. Let's get into it. Before we get started, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so we can keep creating more in-depth volleyball breakdowns. And if you haven't already, check out our other defensive system breakdowns like perimeter defense and rotation defense. So what is a trap set? A trap set is a set that puts the hitter in danger or limits their ability to swing. A trap set is usually either too tight to the net, too low for a full approach, too far inside, behind the hitter's path, or drifting so the hitter jumps under the ball instead of through it. These sets make it nearly impossible for hitters to hit in rhythm, and they often cause getting stuffed by the block, off speed, touches out of desperation, or complete swing errors. A trap set is the ball your hitter does not want. So why do trap sets happen? Trap sets happen for a few reasons. Setter doesn't get their feet to the ball. Poor passing forces the setter to chase. Setter releases too early or sets off balance. Bad hand shape or contact on the set, or miscommunication on tempo. So how should a hitter attack a trap set? Even though trap sets are tough, good hitters still know how to respond safely and effectively. For a tight set, there are so many ways to attack the ball. The first attack is a tool. A tool is an attack where you use the block to rebound. Keep ball out of bounds. Make sure you get your feet to the ball, square up to the block, then push the ball to the block and out. You can tool the block or swipe. If it's a weak block, the next attacking attempt would be to push the ball through the block. Again, you would need to get your feet to the ball, square up with an extended arm, and push with all your power through your shoulders. This is difficult with a stronger block and actually not recommended. Make sure you don't slap at it, as even a weak block will put the ball back down on your court. The next strategy would be to speed up your approach and get to an inside ball, which is more playable. In transition, you always have to be ready to adjust with your last two steps. If possible, speed up your last two steps even more and attempt to hit an inside shot towards the off blocker with more power. The final attack is a tip to the off blocker side. Again, like the inside shot, you will need to get your last two steps to the ball and reach with your hand to tip the ball to zone 4, if hitting from the outside, or zone 2, if hitting from the right side. This is a strategic tip that leads to kills most of the time, or at least gets the opposing team out of system. Here are 3 drills to help your team with avoiding trap sets. Drill number 1 is setter footwork lines. Have a line of setters, a coach tossing the ball, and a target. A coach or player tosses random balls to different areas around the setter box. Your setters must move early. Beat the ball to the spot, square their hips to the target, and set the ball off the net. This teaches them to avoid trap sets simply by improving their movement. The faster the setter gets their feet to the ball, the easier it is to keep the ball off the net and hittable. The purpose is to train setters to move early, square to target, and avoid setting the ball tight. Drill 2 is our tooling drill. Set up a hitting line on the outside. One player stands on a box at the net, holding a volleyball out in front like a blocker's hands. Each attacker takes their approach exactly like a real hit. The focus is on getting their feet to the ball, staying balanced, and squaring their shoulders to the target. As they reach their final step, the hitter swings and swipes the ball out of the blocker's hands, working on the feel of tooling the block instead of hitting straight into it. This helps players learn timing, wrist control, and the difference between a clean tool and a block ball. Reset the ball and rotate hitters through the line. Keep the tempo quick and give feedback on footwork, posture, and swing direction. The goal is for the hitter to consistently control the tool, not just slap the ball. Drill number 3 is hitting lines with a block or blocking pad. Run a hitting line with a setter and coach tossing, but add a live blocker using a blocking pad. The setter's goal is to avoid sending balls too tight too low, or directly into the blocker's space. Hitters call for tempo, and the setter adjusts height or placement to keep the hitter off the block. This creates awareness and teaches both the hitter and setter how to avoid getting trapped. The purpose is to train setters to read blockers and adjust the height and distance of the set so hitters aren't trapped into swinging straight into a block. I hope you found this helpful. For a free download of this printable sheet for players or your own use, click on the link below and visit volleyballtools.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you have any questions or want to see more volleyball resources. See you in the next video.